Welcome to Brain Boosters. Today's story, The Littler Cub with the Big Roar.
Once upon a time, in the golden grasslands of Africa, a baby lion cub was born. His fur was as soft as dandelion fluff, his paws were as round as the juiciest berries, and his tail was a big, bushy plume. And Rizo had one big dream: to have the loudest roar in the whole wide world. But there was a tiny problem. When Rizo tried to roar, his voice came out sounding like a squeak. Mape. He was so cute, in fact, that anyone who heard him burst into giggles. The monkeys rolled around on the ground, holding their sides. The elephants covered their trunks to hide their chuckles. Even the parrots flew down to tease him. Meep, meep, they squawked, flapping their wings. Poor little Rizo felt embarrassed, ashamed, even angry. But he knew that laughter is the most hurtful sound when you're trying to be fierce. So he kept practicing. Every time he saw a butterfly fluttering past, he roared, "Mahap!" hoping to scare it away. The butterfly just landed on his nose and took a little sip of his sweet breath. When Rizo wanted to play with a friend, he tried to growl, "Meep," but the other cubs just came running, giggling all the way. One day, after a particularly hard practice session, Rizo slumped down next to a termite mound, feeling sad. Why couldn't he have a big, booming roar like his dad? Being the king means having the loudest roar, his dad told him, so you can protect our pride and everyone will be scared of you. But all Rizo could do was let out a tiny sneeze. Meep! No wonder the other cubs teased him. He looked up at the tall trees and let out a big sigh. If only he could climb up high, then he could pounce on a nice juicy leaf and eat it. But he was too little. He wasn't strong enough to climb yet. "I'll never be a great king if I can't even climb this tree," he muttered sadly. Suddenly, a wise old turtle ambled by. Hearing what Rizo said, she replied, "Little one, why don't you ask your mom for help? She's the best climber in the jungle." Rizo brightened up. That's right. He could ask his mom. But then he remembered. His mom had gone to find food for the pride, and she would be back in a few hours. Rizo sighed again. He had a lot of time to practice his roar before Mom got back, but what to do? Just then, an idea struck him like a bolt of lightning. Rizo scurried to the nearest waterfall and sat behind it. When his mom returned and asked what he was doing, he shouted, "Miche!" Startled by the echo, she asked, "What was that?" "That was my roar," he replied proudly. "Well," his mom said diplomatically, "it sounds very unique." Then she turned to go back to the pride. "Mom, wait," Rizo cried. "Don't go. Practiced with me." "But I just came home to rest," she said tiredly. "Please, Mom, just one roar." "Then I promise I'll let you relax." She sighed again. She loved her son so much, and she didn't want him to be laughed at. "All right," she said finally, "but just one." Rizo beamed. "Thanks, Mom." Then he stepped out from behind the waterfall and roared, "Me." She pretended to be scared. "Oh, my goodness," she exclaimed. "That really is a very loud roar you have there, little one." Then she ran off to tell the others to come see Rizo's new roar. A moment later, the entire pride stood in front of the waterfall. When Rizo roared, they all clapped and cheered. "That is a mighty little cub with a giant roar," his dad boomed. "And someday he'll be the best king of them all." Rizo beamed with pride. Maybe he didn't have the loudest roar in the jungle yet, but one day he would. And it wouldn't matter if he had to climb a mountain, swim in a river, or run through a forest. His roar would shake the earth and make everything tremble. So every morning Rizo woke up with the sun and practiced his roar. He roared in the caves where the echoes made him sound deeper. He roared in the tall grass where his voice seemed to bounce off the blades. He roared in the watering hole, and the hippos kept company. As the weeks passed, his roar grew louder, deeper, more magnificent. One day, a terrible storm swept through the jungle. Lightning cracked and thunder roared. Torrential rain poured from the sky and flooded the rivers. Suddenly, a wild cackle split the air. Pack of hyenas was running through the jungle, driving herds of terrified animals in front of them. Zebras, wildebeest, and even some baby elephants were struggling to escape. Feeling brave, Rizo decided to act. If he scared the hyenas away, he'd be a hero. So he charged into the storm, ready to save the day. But first, he needed to get close to the hyenas without being seen. Taking a deep breath, Rizo hid behind a clump of bushes and waited for his chance. Then it was time. He crouched low to the ground and let out the biggest roar he could manage. Rueoa! The noise echoed across the plains, shaking the trees and rattling the leaves. All the animals froze and stared in amazement. Even the hyenas stopped and turned toward the sound, wondering where it came from. Taking advantage of their surprise, Rizo leaped out from behind the bush. The hyenas stared in disbelief as the tiny lion cub approached them. For a moment, they just looked at each other. Then the hyenas burst into laughter. Hyenas laughed, but Rizo was ready. He stood tall and proud and let out another mighty roar, even louder than before. The hyenas trembled and ran away as fast as they could, disappearing into the tall grass. The animals who had been hiding came out of their shelters, shaken but unharmed. They all cheered and applauded, thanking Rizo for his bravery. From that day on, everyone knew about the amazing lion cub with the big roar. The monkeys chattered about him from the treetops. The elephants trumpeted his praises to the other herds, and the parrots squawked, "Rizo! Rizo! The king of roar! The king of roar!" And Rizo basked in the attention. He didn't care that some still thought he looked funny. He knew that size doesn't matter when you have a roar that shakes the jungle. Rizo continued to practice his roar every day. He wanted to become even louder, more powerful, and unstoppable. Whenever he felt like giving up, he remembered the wise old turtle's words, "If you believe in yourself, anything is possible." And that's exactly what Rizo did. He believed in himself. And you know what? If you believe in yourself, you can achieve anything, too. So don't ever give up on your dreams, no matter how big they are. Just keep believing in yourself and practicing your roar, and one day soon you'll be unstoppable. The end.
What is the name of the cub? Bizo, Vizo, Tizo, Rizo. Yes, you are right, it's Rizo. What Rizo want? You're right again. Roar like his father. Why other animals laugh at Rios? On Rizo funny roar. Who suggest Rizo? Yes, it's Turtle. What turtle suggests to Rizo? Try again.